everyone, welcome to our Maharishi Sandipani School. Students, this is one interesting topic today we will do. Where we will do? In our STEM lab. In our STEM lab. Students, what is the meaning of STEM lab? S for science, T for technology, E for engineering and M for mathematics. And what is the meaning of lab? Laboratory. In laboratory, what we will do? So, just see. This is our lab. You can see so many projects are there. These projects made by the students. So students, in this activity, you will get the knowledge about the shapes. In prior, you have learned about the basic shapes. Today, you will do 2D shapes and 3D shapes. And another one is about the tank. Yes, deeply knowledge about the tank. So, my colleagues, Neha ma'am, Bhumika ma'am and Khushi ma'am will do this activity. So students, my colleagues will explain you about this activity. Khushi ma'am is going to explain you about 2D shapes. Bhumika ma'am is going to explain you about 3D shapes. And Neha ma'am is going to explain you about the time activity. So let's do our activity.
Hello everyone, how are you all? In today's video, we will learn about 2D shapes. So everyone, can you tell me what does 2D mean? 2D means two-dimensionals. And what is a 2D shape? A 2D shape is a flat plane shape that has two dimensions, which are length and breadth. 2D shapes does not have any thickness. It can be measured only in two phases, that is length and breadth. Now, let's see examples of 2D shapes. So, let's begin with the first shape. Which shape is this? This is a square. A square has four sides. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And it also has four corners. 1, 2, 3 and 4. In square, all sides are of equal length. Now, I will tell you examples of square. So, the examples of square are carom board and cushion. Now, let's move to the second shape. So, let's move to the second shape. So, what shape is this? This is a rectangle. A rectangle has four sides. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And it also has four corners. 1, 2, 3 and 4. In rectangle, opposite sides are of equal length. Now, I will tell you examples of a rectangle. So, the examples of a rectangle are a blackboard and a book. Now, let's move to the third shape. So, children, what shape is this? This is a triangle. A triangle has three sides. 1, 2 and 3. And it also has three corners. 1, 2 and 3. Now, let's see the examples of a triangle. So, the examples of a triangle are a slice of a pizza and a traffic signal. Now, let's move to the fourth shape. So, what shape is this? This is a circle. A circle has no corners and no sides. It is made up of only one curved line. Examples of circle are a tire and a coin. Now, let's move to the fifth shape. So, what shape is this? This is an oval. Oval has no sides and no corners. Now, let's see the examples of oval. So, the examples of oval are an egg and a watermelon. Now, students, my colleague Bhumika ma'am will explain you about 3D shapes.
So children, today I will teach you 3D shapes. What are the 3D shapes? The 3D shapes is three-dimensional shapes. that includes length, breadth and height that are also known as 3D shapes. There are different 3D shapes. So let's start with some examples. First example is cube. This is a cube. It has 6 faces like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And it has 12 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So, and it has 8 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, I will share you the 2 examples of cube. So, this is an ice cube and this is a chalk box. Our another shape is cuboid. What is the cuboid? See students, this is the cuboid. It has 6 faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and it has 12 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. And it has 8 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it looks like a cube only, but there is a difference between of cube and cuboid are the sides of cube are equal and the sides of cuboid opposites are equal. And the examples of cuboid are duster and brick. So our another example is cone. What is the cone? So see students, this is a cone. It has our next example is cone. So what is the cone? See students, this is a cone. It has 2 curved faces, 1 and 2, and it has 1 corner at the top and it has a circle at the bottom. So this is a cone. Examples of cones are ice cream cone and another one is joker cap. So students, our next example is cylinder. What is a cylinder? See, this is a cylinder. It has 3 faces, 1, 2 and 3. And it has 2 curved sides, that is 1 and 2. And it has no corners. So this is a cylinder and the examples of cylinder are chalk and bottle. So students, I hope you have understood that what is the 3D shapes. Now my colleague Neha ma'am will tell you about the clock.
Hello children, let's start. Activity tells the time. Now day or night. The period between sunrise and sunset is called day. And the period between sunset and sunrise is called night. We can see moon, star in the sky at night. Now parts of the day. So tell student how many parts of the day? So there are 4 parts of the day. Morning, noon, evening and night. When the sun is rising, it means this is morning. When the sun is overhead, it means it is noon. When the sunlight start fading is called evening and the sunset is called night. And the period between noon and evening is called afternoon. Now I will explain you about AM or PM. So what is the difference about AM or PM? Tell me student. The AM stand for anti-meridian. It means before noon. And PM stand for post-meridian. It means after noon. The 12 o'clock at night is also called as midnight. And the 12 o'clock is at morning is also called noon. So children, 1 minute equal to how many seconds? So 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. And 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. And 1 day equal to how many hours? So 1 day equal to 24 hours. Okay children, now measuring time. So there are different type of clock. See, look at this is wall clock. Now, see, this is alarm clock. Now, see, this is hand watch. See, this is simple watch and this is digital watch. Look at children, this is clock and piece of clock is called dial, and dial has 1 to 12 number, and a clock has 2 or 3 hands. See, this is big hand, and big hand is also called minute hand. See, this is small hand, and small hand is also called hour hand, and clock tells the time. Look children, in the clock, short hand is at 3 and big hand is at 12. So we can say, what is the time? Tell me student. So the time is 3 o'clock. Now, small hand is at 4 and big hand is at 12. So we can say the time is 4 o'clock. Now, small hand is at 6 and big hand is at 12. So we can say the timing is 6 o'clock. Now, small hand is at 9 and big hand is at 12. So what is the time children? So we can say 9 o'clock. Now, small hand is at 11 and big hand is at 12. So we can say the time is 11 o'clock. And now both hand is at 12. It means what is the time children? Tell me. So the timing is 12 o'clock. Now I would like to call Mittal ma'am to give more knowledge about this activity.
So students, I hope that all the activities which were performed in this lab were very easy for you to learn. So, I know that you all are not present over here. Yes, we all missed you very much. But we can do virtually like this videos and you can learn from that video. Now, what we have learned in this video was about the shapes. Yes, you have already learned that there are 2 types of shapes, that is 2D and 3D, right? Yes, and we have learned these shapes by using some objects like this. And students, it's very easy for you to learn while playing. So, we have merged some objects in the shapes and we have explained you about the 2D shapes as well as some 3D shapes, right? And also, ma'am has explained you time with the help of some working model. Like you can prepare some clock on the chart paper and you can make some hands, and by using that working model you can learn time very nicely and it would be very easy for you to learn the concepts of maths by using some working models and also by some objects. So the concept of this video was to learn the maths with the help of playing. Thank you everyone. I hope that everybody loved the video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.